Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. And a quick look at how the Minnesota Timberwolves schedule is shaping up. On Friday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Sunday, they'll take on Domantas Sabonis and the Sacramento Kings.
And for that matchup against the Grizzlies, on paper, you'd expect them to come away with the win, but this might be one of those trap games where they let it get away from them if they aren't focused. And
now the opening lineup for Phoenix. We've got Grayson Allen. O'Neal is out there with Williams. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And it's Gillespie in at the point guard position. And for Minnesota, the wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the one spot. And Craig, we don't expect the pace to be fast tonight. These teams operate in the half court, don't they?
Exactly. There's so much transition offense in this league. It's interesting to watch teams execute in the half court.
Here's Gillespie. To the paint. Here's Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
If Mark Williams is on the floor, he is going to finish with a dunk or two, folks.
And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Timberwolves. DiVincenzo kicks to Randall. The three. Edwards can't hit. And just about a minute into the first quarter. O'Neal on the wing. Pass to Gillespie. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. That shot wide open.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Edwards. He's averaging just around 28.5 points a game. So many offensive skills in his toolkit.
Boy, that's 0 for 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
It's Brooks on the wing. McDaniel's defending. Brooks, the pass to Gillespie. 5 to shoot. O'Neal against Gobert. And O'Neal gets it to go.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Minnesota's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And last season, Greg, Devin Booker became the Phoenix Suns' all-time leading scorer.
Yeah, he passed Hall of Famer Walter Davis to achieve that feat. And Booker is a guy that wants to be a Sun for life. So I expect him to break even more franchise records.
For Phoenix, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. O'Neal, a screen on DiVincenzo. Gillespie, the pass to O'Neal.
The knee just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Edwards kicks to DiVincenzo. Wants to get it to Randall and does. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Boy, just a tough time making shots. Only 1 for 5. They just need to settle in here.
It's Brooks on the wing. Pass to Gillespie. Allen for 3. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
DiVincenzo. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards.
I like DiVincenzo trying to score on the interior. Underrated hops from the young man.
So for Phoenix, their last game, a win against the Timberwolves at Target Center. Williams, a screen on DiVincenzo. Gillespie, the pass to Allen. It's Brooks on the wing. It's up a 3. The rebound by Edwards. Timberwolves trail by 5. To the inside. Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randle.
Here's Gillespie. Nothing on the board. Allen outside. Knocked away. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And Randall throws it down.
You want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
The Suns have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Pass to Brooks. Clock at 6. Here's Gillespie. Takes the 3. And again, it's the Suns missing. 1:29 left to play here in the first. Edwards passes to Randall. McDaniels kicks to Randall. Brooks feeling it out a bit. That one goes. Count it.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
.59 seconds left in the first quarter. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Dillingham's checked in for Edwards. And it's Conley in for Dante DiVincenzo. .56 seconds left in the first quarter. Clark kicks to Reed. Randall outside. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns. .43 seconds left here in the opening quarter. To the wing right side. Inside. Here's Richards. And that one hits back iron. Timberwolves trail by 3. For 3. And Julius Randle with the 3. Randle's got 7.
Boy, hard to operate any more efficiently than this guy has this quarter.
Here's Bouye. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Good on the bucket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Randall. With 1 on the clock. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
Julius Randle getting it done for Minnesota. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Back right after this. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Conley out there with Dillingham. And it's Clark in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 2. Their next game is in San Francisco, so a road game with the Warriors. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip.
This has always been an aspect of Naz Reid's game, the ability to spread the floor from 3.
And you look at this Timberwolves roster, Doris, quite a spread as far as the ages of their top players.
Oh, Kevin, you've got a couple of guys who are absolutely on the back nine and really walking up the fairway of number 18. And then you've got Mr. McDaniels and Anthony Edwards, two guys in their early 20s. But this is the fascinating part. There's a runway left, and what do they do with it?
Now here's Randall. He's got 9. Now Dillingham, beyond the arc, stolen away. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, the Timberwolves coach, Chris Finch, said, "We're a team based on movement, cutting, and fluidity. That burden also falls on Anthony Edwards to move and accommodate his teammates. For his part, Ant said his focus is being what the team needs me to be, a leader by example, and showing them that I'm coachable." Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. That's a good one. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Mark against Dunn. Here's Iguodala.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Gobert checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Clark. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Dillingham. McDaniels outside. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Allen outside. O'Neal against McDaniel. Here's Allen. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Boy, the long arms and size of Rudy Gobert on full display. Oh, the analytics department is smiling after that one.
And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year. Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and you know his presence at the rim.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Mike Conley. So it's the Timberwolves now. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
One of the things that you know when you miss free throws is you're giving the team opposite you all the momentum. You're failing to capitalize on their mistakes.
Here's Gillespie, defended by DiVincenzo. Allen kicks to Dunn. It's Williams, high post. Clock at 4. And again, it's the Suns missing. Minnesota's gone 3-7 tonight from three-point territory. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Craig, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
The free throw drops from McDaniels.
The reputation for Jaden McDaniels is he's a lockdown defender, and that's cross-positionally. Now he needs to continue to develop offensively.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Reed's checked in. Brooks checked in for the Suns. And McDaniels drops them both. And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team fairly deep with size up front,
that can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
1:58 left now here in the second. Outside Edwards. DiVincenzo with the screen for Edwards. Off target from outside. The Suns trailing. Right side Williams. Over Gobert. Williams can't hit. Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. DiVincenzo passes to McDaniels. Reed with a screen on Brooks. Here's McDaniels. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Gillespie. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. This time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, nowhere near at their best throughout the course of that game. A scrappy performance, but in the end, just not enough.
You know, their energy kicked in down the stretch, but too many mistakes overall. Just was not their night.
And once again off the mark by Minnesota. For the Phoenix Suns, they're coming off a good outing against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Three-pointer, Brooks. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Edwards slashing in, and Edwards slams it in.
You better get out of the way. So much power from Anthony Edwards off that drive. Look out.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Gillespie, the pass to Williams. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. McDaniels outside. Reed with a screen on Brooks. Got a piece of it. Pushing it up. Here's O'Neal. Tie game in Minnesota. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
The first 25.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West.
And taking a look at Phoenix, they haven't played up to their standards. Last year, they were an elite team. They need to find that mojo.
And guys, let's talk now about that first half for Minnesota there in a tight one.
Their offense is running like a machine there, Shaq. I mean, they're making calculated decisions, kind of like all of those degrees you have. Calculated degrees, very consistent approach, man. I'm telling you, man, just like you.
Yeah, you can't speed them up or slow them down.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game. Great performance by Julius Randle.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Well, Phoenix shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. On the court for the Suns, O'Neal is out there with Brooks. Then it's Williams. Then there's Allen. And it's Gillespie in at the point.
Oh, Mark Williams gives us a little theater on that finish.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. And Randall has got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. A 2-point game. Pass to Edwards. Edwards with a physical finish inside.
Yeah, he shot the ball well enough to keep his team even. Let's see if together they can elevate past that.
Here's Gillespie. Still scoreless. You know, DB, recently we've seen Anthony Edwards reach new heights as a three-point shooter.
Anthony Edwards has now embraced the complete analytics of the game. He is a high-volume three-point shooter, and he's still a terror en route to the cup. Boy, whenever Gobert is out there, he will make you think about shooting near the rim. This guy's such a good shot blocker. Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
Allen kicks to O'Neal. Pass to Brooks. And that one drops for him. Brooks has got 7 points in the game.
Oh, the balance Brooks has is impressive. Able to work through the defense and still capitalize.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Now, here's DiVincenzo. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Randall surveying the D. And Randall throws it down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Gillespie, the pass to Williams. O'Neal on the wing. He's defended by Randall. Gobert with the block.
One of the best to do it. Gobert adds another block to that career total.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And here's O'Neal after Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer.
And how about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Randall no good. Phoenix has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Brooks finds Allen. Back to Brooks. Here's Gillespie. The tray. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Gillespie's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
For 3, Edwards. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. The Suns making a change here. Goodwin's checked in. Phoenix has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. And it's Williams finishing it off.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter.
This guy always amongst the league leaders in dunks. Gobert is a force around the cup.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. To the middle, here's Goodwin, and he makes good on the layup. And the Suns lead by 2.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
Back to DiVincenzo. Goodwin with the steal. Pass to Brooks. Williams can't get it to go.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Launches it. Edwards shooting fearlessly from the arc.
Simply crushing it right now. So much more accurate in the second half than he was in the first.
For Phoenix, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Williams passes to Gillespie. And here is Goodwin. Pass to Williams. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Randall with a screen for Edwards. Back to McDaniel. Shot clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Nice shot by Gobert.
How quickly does Rudy Gobert move off the screen? His mobility makes him a tough cover in the pick and roll.
There's 45 seconds left to play here in the third. That's to Goodwin. O'Neal on the wing. And it's off from three-point range. Timberwolves leading by 3. Here's Edwards. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Anthony Edwards is a load to handle as a defender. This guy's got the frame and the skill to make it very difficult.
The Timberwolves have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Free throw good, Edwards.
Anthony Edwards is a 3-level scorer. He can beat you in a lot of ways, and he's extremely confident when the game is hanging in the balance.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Miller comes in for Randall. Clark, he's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Conley in for Dante DiVincenzo.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Conley. Good on the shot. Conley's got the lead up to 7 now for Minnesota.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Nobody near, and what a play! Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Yeah, that is a timely three-pointer there. They had to keep it within reach going into the fourth, and that shot allows them to do just that.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all, and he looks to be planning for more. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. They lead by 4. Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Dillingham is out there with Conley, and it's Clark in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Randall no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Here's Iguodala. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Iguodala's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Phoenix. Randall passes to Conley. Lets the 3 fly. That's no good. He is 5 of 11 shooting from the field for the game. Allen against Conley. Down low. Here's Richards, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or 2.
And Minnesota has possession after the Suns pick up 2. Pass to Clark. Randall outside. Now Reed for the 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Timberwolves have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. To the middle, and Reed throws it down.
And Naz Reid not only gets off his feet, does it in a hurry and with some strength.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's ready to talk things through with them. Edwards has come in for the Timberwolves. Mark Williams has checked in for Phoenix. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Guys, over that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. And coach had a very specific message for his guys. He said, quote, control what we can control. Play our game, and the rest will take care of itself. Solid message, if you ask me.
All right, Allie, thanks. Now here's Allen.
I got him.
Pass to Williams. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 4th rebound in this one. Three-pointer, Randall. Rebound by Williams.
Boy, this guy was able to connect from deep in the first half. Hasn't found the range since.
Releases. Phoenix, no good that time either. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the 4th. A lot of misses, just the one make. Reed misses.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. For 3, Edwards. Rebounded by Allen. Suns have gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the 4th quarter. There's the pick. To the inside. Boom, he jams it straight down.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Timberwolves trail. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Some changes for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Dillingham, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. Now Gobert. Outside Edwards. Oh, falling away.
He really thrives in high-pressure moments. That's a big-time play.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Phoenix has gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the 3-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Now Brooks. Lets loose a 3. A 3-pointer. Good.
Well, Brooks is always working hard for this team, and here it pays off with a huge basket.
Randall outside, from deep, and there's the 3.
Julius Randle under tremendous pressure with the big bucket.
Phoenix has gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. And they come back with a 3 of their own.
And anytime you're on the road and you can answer with the 3 right back and take the lead, that is what we call being beyond clutch.
Got it. Edwards converts for 2.
Oh, Anthony Edwards loves these moments, and boy, does he deliver.
Now Allen. It's Brooks on the wing. McDaniels defending. Williams a screen on McDaniels. It's good.
Here works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now, here is O'Neal. Shoots the three. Trained from outside.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
This has reached desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Now Brooks, after Anthony Edwards missed from long range. Williams, a screen on McDaniel. All right, here's Williams. It's stolen by Edwards. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. It falls!
DiVincenzo is fearless. I don't care what time of the game it is. Big bucket to be had. Yes, sir.
A bucket here would give them a bit more room.
True, but no need to rush it. Play smart.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
First team foul.
McDaniels brings the double team. Here's O'Neal. Brooks. And down goes the three.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way. I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. It's tipped. Here's Edwards. Allen knocks down the three. So it's the Suns winning easily here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Grayson Allen.